Hey guys, it's Roscoe on the Space Coach State. Look what we have here, a Monarch Boeing 757 in the classic yellow, white and black livery. Now this is another one where it looks a bit more like an A321, but it does say Boeing 757. Is it on that side? Yes, and on that side. So the model's meant to be a 757. And it's not bad, but sometimes it does look a little bit more like an A321. I'm not complaining. Monarch, what is part of this is the JMC stand, by the way. As the planes are the same size, it fits both of them. I've wanted a Monarch for a while, a plane. This was the best livery, I think. I mean, their more modern livery was fine with the blue, but I did prefer this. Yes, obviously they had DC-10s, A330s, A320s, 737s. Oh, you name it. They operated a handful of just about everything, I think. So yes, and did they have 7-6? Oh, A300s they had as well. But yes, this was a backbone of their fleet, I think, for European holiday flights. Great little addition this is. But like I say, from there it really looks more like an A321. But it's calling itself a 757, and who are we to misgender this plane? Yeah. So yes, another 757. This is the one I was saying. I had another one when I was showing you the JMC plane, which definitely its cockpit windows I'm looking at now on the table are very much a 757. And this is very much more an A320. This is like the Hispania plane. Maybe we'll compare these actually. This and the Hispania plane, and we'll see our two fake 757s. But yeah, very happy with this. Like I said, classic airline. Great to have it in the collection finally. And like I said, what an absolute jackpot find, all of these planes for like £2 each. And with the exception of the missing engine cowling on the Virgin plane, and it's only the cowling, not the entire engine, they're all in great condition. A little weathered perhaps, but fantastic condition, especially that Airbus A340. But yes, this is a great find, and I'm delighted with it. I always loved this livery of the yellow and black with the M with the making it a crown with the points on top. So yeah, great stuff. I assume this was got on the plane as well. So yes, there you go, guys. A classic addition to my airline. What would we call it now? Fleet, I suppose. A Monarch Boeing 757-200. They were one of the early operators of that. A lot of the European charter airlines really jumped on board. So it was like Air Europe, these, Britannia, all of the carriers like LTU or whoever. So yes, great plane. Sadly now nearing the end of its days. Like I said, there's hardly any left in Europe, and it's been, can't even tell you the last time I flew on one. Might have been the 90s or the early noughts, just because I wasn't really flying BA or routes that would put that plane. But yes, I do recall I was a bit disappointed with it because it's such a long plane. I was kind of expecting to see the great long fuselage when I was sat in there. It was chopped up into lots of mini cabins, and I was very disappointed because it just felt like I was in a very small section of who knows what plane you could have been on. It could have been anything. So yes, that was my disappointing British Airways 757 experience. I'm sure airlines like this, it was probably all just one long cabin. So why don't you let me know what your experience on Monarch 757s was? Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for a upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.